Hey, you guys. Man, I feel so much better than I did yesterday. You guys, I really believe that it was an attack, and yeah, so I just thank you guys for your prayers. Thank you for your love and your support. And real quick, you guys, this is going to be really quick. This is something that the Lord gave me that I want to share with you guys. He didn't like tell me to that I had to share it with you guys, but it's just something to edify and just to teach. It kind of goes with the prophecies that the Lord did give me last night that as soon as I got home, I released. And it's basically, if you didn't see those words from last night, it was basically the Lord is saying to seek him, right? And to let go of what you think, because a lot of you guys don't even yet believe and accept even keeping God's commandments, his 10 commandments, right? And so the Lord is saying, and the Lord has things that he's getting ready to give to his people, and that he wants to give us. But you guys, he's getting us ready for the day of the Lord, and those things that are error in us, you guys, they have to come out. This is a time where now if we reject the things that the Lord is saying through his people, he's going to bring judgments. He's going to be taking people's peace away, and he's going to show them surely where we are in error, all of us. Okay. And so he said, be humble, release what you think you know in your own perception, and just seek him. And it's very simple, just to keep that heart posture. And so this kind of goes against this, I'm sorry, this kind of goes with this. Okay. This is something that the Lord just told me. So listen, and the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel. That's his people. That's all of the believers in the world. And he said, because that this people has transgressed my covenant, which I commanded their fathers, and have not hearkened unto my voice, I also will not henceforth drive out any before them of the nations which Joshua left when he died, that through them I may prove Israel whether they will keep the way of the Lord to walk therein, as their fathers did keep it or not. Therefore the Lord left those nations without driving them out hastily, neither delivered them into the hand of Joshua. So Joshua was cleaning out the promised land, you guys, of the evil that was inhabiting the land, so that they could come and inhabit it and dwell in it. And those that were faithful and true, they did get land that was free of those things. But for a lot of them, you guys, the Lord left some of those wicked tribes in there, and it was about the Lord's it, this you guys, the Lord tests us. He tests our heart. He will use evil to test his people, to see the decision, to reveal, prove the decisions that people are going to make, right? To see what they are going to do. Okay. And so the Lord uses evil for this. And that is one thing that a lot of people who are believers, that they don't comprehend, they don't understand. And the reason they don't understand that is because they don't take the time to seek the Lord. You guys, if something's valuable to you, you will invest the time to do it, right? If you love somebody, you will invest the time and the energy to pursue them. You're not just going to say, "Oh, if it happens," I mean, some people do that, but there's not going to be true reward in that, right? If having the things, your car, your home, or whatever is important to you, you invest the time and the energy to go into work, even though you don't want to, even though it's hard, even though your boss is this and that and the other. You invest the time. So we do these things with the world, but we don't do them with God. And so there's this double standard that humanity has with the Creator, and that it needs to be rooted out of humanity and is going to be rooted out of humanity because we are going into the kingdom age. We are going into a time where the Lord is going to, he's coming to gather his people, and every eye will see and every knee will bow. And you guys, those things that people are being stubborn in, that they've had their whole life to address and turn away from, though they're not going to be able to do that anymore. And the judgment for their decisions, the manifestation of their decisions that they have chose, which is evil, that evil is going to the Lord is going to allow that evil to come upon them. And that's why we're going into a world where a lot of bad things are going to happen for God's people who have really chosen, you guys, who have really showed through their actions in their heart that they love others, that they forgive their enemy, so that they do good and the way that the Lord taught him, that they do that to others, and that they love God with all their heart, mind, and strength. They are going to be exalted. They are going to go into the land of the living, and the world is going to see that they are a nation blessed by God. So the Lord is going to use them to show the world, this is what happens when you follow me. This is what happens when you do good, right? But the world has not seen that. We have not seen that, but now we are going to see it. And God doesn't want people to he doesn't want those things to come upon them, but that's what they are choosing. People are choosing this path. They're choosing this way to go. Okay. And a lot of these people will get mad and blame God for it. That's how disconnected from reality, from the truth that they are. Okay. And this is why, you guys, a lot of people are going to perish in the end days because they are being stubborn and they're choosing evil. And God will allow these people to perish instead of the enemy being able to gain their soul, right? It is better to die physically than to live your life and have the enemy at the end of their life come and collect their soul to go down into fire, to go down into eternal torment for all eternity. You better believe it. You better believe it. So I love you guys. God bless you all in Jesus' mighty name.